If it ain't got an Omen, Eleague. Here's 5. Oh, this is, yeah, here it is about the esports. So it's not esports no more, it's Eleague. Hey, there we go. Hey now. What?
Man, I'll tell you what, Ricari may have gotten Rage 2 for his birthday, but June 14th is mine, and I cannot.
Rod Ferguson, you better bring your butt back out here.
Now to explain about that excitement, Rod Ferguson, studio head, and of course, creative director at the Coalition, makes Gears. Thank you so much for being here, Rod.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
I am very happy for you to be here because you are talking my language, and that, of course, is esports. And you've been here before.
No, we talk Gears.
From the perspective of, we've got the second season of Gears Pro Circuit wrapping up next week, right? We've got a lot of that esports scene already around. Right. Everyone wants to know what's next, and more importantly, where can they see Gears this summer?
Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm here for, is to talk about Eleague.
Where's the beta?
It's been 3 years now and on TBS, and we always talked about like Gears of War.
Sorry, I mean, where's the beta?
Back in 2014 when I brought Gears to Vancouver.
Oh, my beta.
It was really about like how can we bring esports on this journey? If we got to learn to crawl, then we can learn to walk.
Had a beta a long time ago.
And Ultimate Edition was really that crawl, and Gears 4 was walking. And now I feel like we're trying to get to run, like we're standing up.
No, you still walking. You baby, you crawling.
Gears of War to the
Fix the lag.
And having this partnership with them so that people can see it on their television and really get deeper into what is the Gears scene. It's like you go back to our All Access we used to have, right?
Yep.
So that was all about the players and the rivalries and their stories and overcoming adversity. And that's what the Eleague is going to bring. It's not just about the tournaments, and it's not just about highlight reels. It's really about who are the players, who are the teams,
so
who are the fans.
Here we go. They're doing Eleague for Gears 5 on June 14th.
6 episodes.
Or what?
Tell these
we got a beta? It's going to be a beta?
Go deeper into them and really understand what is the Gears esports scene.
And that's one of the things I love about Gears esports is that they come alongside, like you mentioned, those players, basically, away from the keyboard, out of the bright lights. Still a very important part, of course. But I'm going to go into the Eleague portion of this. Obviously, a great organization to align with, right? Mortal Kombat's been with them. Right. CSGO, which I'm former Eleague reporter here, so I'm biased. But, in Rocket League, we're talking about they've done an incredible job with a lot of these different franchises. How does it feel now to have Gears as a part of that lineup?
Yeah, I think it's a really big step. I mean, I think getting that out, and because a lot of times esports can sometimes feel sort of niche, in terms of it's a subset of your audience of who you're trying to attract. But it really sets the sort of the tone of what is the franchise. You really see with our players and the way that the slamming on the chest and the hype that comes with every event, and I think the competitive spirit that's there. And I think we're doing even sort of special, like as you said, we're ending
CGI.
Season 2 with Gears 4, and so now people are wondering like what's going on with Versus for Gears 5, and so we're using Eleague as a way to bring that out and show that off. So Eleague is actually going to be the way you're going to see your first glimpse of Versus of Gears 5. And then
Gears 5,
July 13th and 14th, we're going to have a Gears 5 tournament, an invitational, and we're going to bring 8 teams, fan favorites from around the world, to come together and show off what Versus is really like in Gears 5.
Optic, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That one's on.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. It's allergies. But also, we will be hearing from you soon about some other Gears games. Am I correct?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Man, nobody.
If only something could pop to mind, I'd be able to come up with something. Or
somebody pop to mind
about what I could talk about. I just don't know what I could be.
Pop it all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing lots. We're doing, there's a crazy amount of stuff going on at the Coalition right now. So much so that I had to take a seaplane down and back so that
I saw on your Instagram. That was pretty cool.
I didn't lose a day in the studio.
Beta!
More than a day. And
we need the beta.
We have lots of stuff going on. I've even got the new comic book series started with Hivebusters.
Right.
That's going to be coming out in May. I hope I'm supposed to be saying that.
We already know. Look,
it's out there now.
It is there.
I call it now.
If
Gears 5 don't got a beta, it's going to be trash on release.
A lot going on, but the fact that we're bringing you know, when we started back with Ultimate Edition and just sort of going back old school, because you remember what Gears 1 was like with esports, like it was like there was not really a way to view it, and there was no spectator camera, and it was really, the old school of the old school.
Yeah.
And we've been trying to improve that and improve that and improve that and improve, make it more playable, make it more watchable, make it more, being able to have better camera controls. And I think as you see where we get to with, Gears 5, and then as we go to continue to improve, that's one of the things I love about sort of the games that have this life beyond launch now. It's not all what's in the box, it's about where you take it after that too. And that's going to be true for esports and Gears 5 as well. It's like, where can we carry it even after launch?
Well, as an esports fan, I am so excited to have Gears with Eleague. Thank you so much, Rod, for being here and for talking to us today.
I'm happy to do it, and happy to do it, on your birthday. So there's my gift to you,
I'll take it.
You won't stop talking about your birthday the entire time I'm here. But no, yeah, June 14th, the first episode. So please tune in and watch TBS, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be awesome.
Is that it?
I think it's going to bring, if you're new to esports, if
Yes.
you're not as hardcore as, say, Kate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I think it's a great way to get into it, because like I said, it's about, when you watch the Olympics and you say, like, I don't care about the triathlon, and then you see a human story about this triathlete and what they've overcome and what they've done in their lives, and now you're like, I really want them to win, I really understand their story. And it's going to be that way, I think, for Eleague. It's the fact that you get to understand their stories and when their journeys, and then you get to see them play and what that means. I think it's going to kind of change the scene.
And Eleague is absolutely one of the top esports entities out there that does that. Rod, I'm so thankful that you were here. And you know what? Let's actually send it back over to Larry.
What?
Thanks, Rod. Thanks, Kate. If you're like me and you can't get enough of Apex Legends, I think I've got
That's
a game
it!
that will make you drop your epically skinned Mozambique. Check this out. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the next game from Respawn, and it's set to launch on November